In this video, I'm gonna demonstrate how to scaling the teeth of an animal. First of all, I'm gonna put on gloves. And then I'm gonna put on a disposable mask. As I'm already wearing glasses, I wasn't able to put on protective glasses as well because it will fall off. And as the previous video, I already helped with intubation and inflating the cuff, so I'm just checking that the anesthetic machine is set up correctly. Make sure the vaporizer is set to the right amount. The oxygen is turned to the right amount, and then I'm gonna use a roll up pile of swabs tied by a shoestring to pack the mouth of the patient to avoid any water going down the throat of the patient and potentially drowning them. As the pack was a little too thick, I just have to adjust the size of the pack by reducing it and then retire it and then try again. This time it works quite well. Next thing I'm gonna do is apply a spring-loaded mouth gag by hooking onto the canines of the patient. And then I'm just checking the palpebral reflex and the pedal reflex of the patient, also checking his heart rate, make sure he's got a strong heartbeat. Next, I am looking for the calculus forceps, and I'm gonna crack some calculus by just dragging it along the teeth of the patient. As you can see in the video, there is a bit of the tartar coming off, and the calculus are coming off as well. Alright, next we're gonna use the scaler to scale the patient's teeth. So I'm gonna test the water flow, make sure there's sufficient amount of cool water flowing through. So you want it to be at a dripping consistency, not sprinkling out like a fire hose. Okay, so the right amount of water will make sure the scaler and the teeth stay cool, and also flushing out the debris when we are scaling the teeth. And then I'm just gonna avoid using the tip on any of the teeth surface, rather use the horizontal bent bit and apply it gently on the side of the teeth to get as much calculus and tartar build up out as possible. Make sure the contact time is no longer than 10 seconds at a time to avoid overheating and also injuring or damaging the surface of the teeth. Afterwards, I'm just using the periodontal probe to check for any periodontal pockets, and if any of the gingivitis scoring is too much. Okay, and so far it's pretty good for this patient's mouth and gums. Alright, and then next I am gonna use the proxy paste. Next I'm gonna use the Pro-V polishing paste and polish the teeth of the patient. So I smear a bit and then applied it to the teeth of the patient, and make sure the cup is actually gently pressed down so it is actually brushing the teeth properly. And this is called a flare out and polish motion. And then last of all, I'm just gonna use the spray hose to rinse the mouth of the patient, to rinse all of the debris and the Pro-V paste. And spot check for cleanliness as well. And it's looking much cleaner.